Do you ever find yourself catastrophizing life? And part of you is like a little annoyed with yourself because part of you understands this isn't going to help, like making this such a big deal. So you might wonder, why do you do that? Because part of you doesn't like it, so it doesn't really make sense why I keep doing this behavior. One thing I've noticed working with people is that oftentimes people who have a tendency towards catastrophizing, it's no moral fault or defect. What it is that they often grow up in environments where, unless something was a really big deal, it wasn't addressed or acknowledged. And so what ends up happening is their nervous system gets hardwired to understand that if I have a problem, my feelings are hurt, life is stressful, I'm physically ill, that isn't enough to get the support that I needed. So I freak out about it. And in that process of freaking out, I actually create a new reality that feels very real, but doesn't really match the circumstances. So, what it takes to undo that is starting to allow yourself to have small problems without invalidating it, thinking someone has it worse or this is stupid, I shouldn't be so sensitive. You are, that's okay. And the only way to work with a feeling is through that feeling. You have to give it space and acknowledge it and validate it. You know, I have many feelings that my logic does not agree with, but they sure enough keep coming. Right? I'm sure you have the same. So, learning how to show up for yourself and also having inner conversations with the part of you that maybe had to be the sickest or the most mentally ill for someone to actually recognize you and start to have conversations with that part, that you don't actually have to be the worst anything. You can just be uncomfortable, you can just be struggling. And in that way, you can start to undo the habit of catastrophizing.